US President Donald Trump on Wednesday praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a great man and a time-tested leader. He also called India an incredible country. Speaking at the White House, the US President said that the Indian leader loves him, before quickly clarifying that he did not want his words to be taken differently.
I think they were great. He reported to me that he's a great man, you know. Modi is a great man, that he loves Trump. Now, I don't know if the word love, I don't want you to take that any different. I don't want to destroy his political career, okay?
Well, President Trump also went on to describe how India had experienced frequent leadership changes in the past, but noted that Prime Minister Modi had stood the test of time.
You have to understand, I've watched India for years. It's an incredible country. And every single year you'd have a new leader. I mean, some would be in there for a few months, and this was year after year after year. And my friend has been there now for a long time.
Well, this is not the first time that President Trump has praised PM Modi. In early September, President Trump hailed PM Modi and said that he will always stay friends with the Indian leader. His comments were soon reciprocated by Prime Minister Modi on X. However, this time, the Indian Prime Minister has not yet responded to Trump's remarks. During his recent remarks, President Trump also claimed that Narendra Modi personally assured him that New Delhi would stop purchasing oil from Russia. President Trump also claimed that the change would not happen immediately, but within what he described as a short period of time.
He's assured me there will be no oil purchased from Russia. I don't know, maybe that's a breaking story. Can I say that? Would you say? There will be no oil. He's not buying his oil from Russia. It started. You know, you can't do it immediately. It's a little bit of a process, but the process is going to be over with soon.
India, however, has made no such assurances. India's Foreign Ministry spokesperson on Thursday replied to President Trump's comments, saying that New Delhi's energy priority was to safeguard the interests of its civilians. However, the spokesperson did not confirm President Trump's comments on India's shifting policy towards Russia, or if Prime Minister Modi has committed to halting or at least reducing oil imports from Russia. President Trump's comment comes at a time when Washington is intensifying efforts to cut off Moscow's energy revenues, a crucial funding source for its war in Ukraine. Now, oil and gas are Russia's biggest exports, and Moscow's biggest customers are China, India, and Turkey. President Trump, during his recent address, said that his next goal was to persuade China to take similar steps.
Now I got to get China to do the same thing. You know, that is relatively easy compared to what we just did over the last week in the Middle East. Middle East was 3,000 years, and we got it done. This is 3 years, and I think we'll get it done. I think that President Putin, I think he wants to get it done. We'll see.
And the Trump administration is also pushing Japan to stop importing oil and gas from Russia. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent confirmed that he had communicated this expectation to Japan's finance minister during his visit to Washington this week. President Trump had previously accused India of helping fund Russia's war machine through its oil purchases, saying those imports made his efforts to end the war in Ukraine much harder. In recent months, the Trump administration has imposed steep tariffs of up to 50% on Indian goods, describing them as penalties for buying Russian oil and weapons. The levies, among the highest in the world, include a 25% surcharge on any transaction linked to Moscow's defense or energy sectors. India, meanwhile, has maintained that it remains neutral in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Indian officials have rejected Washington's claims that Delhi profits from the war, calling them a double standard, adding that several Western countries continue to conduct business with Russia themselves. As of now, the Indian government is yet to confirm President Trump's comments. We'll keep track on what happens next.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.